Hello students, I'm IT Bernard. I'm coming to show you the next lesson for lesson 1. As I told you, I have to talk to you and to show you about computer ports and the connection of different devices, peripherals to the base unity. As you can see here, I'm having some connectors. I'm having a VGA. This is a VGA connector. Is coming from the screen. As you can see, is connected to the screen, and I'm having two mouses here. This is PS2 mouse and this is USB mouse. I'm going to use one of them, but you have to know that the difference between them. The PS2 mouse is having a connector like this, and the USB mouse is having a connector in this format. And another connector you see here is for keyboard. The keyboard I have here is a PS2 keyboard. You can see that is an old version keyboard. So let's see how to connect them. Start by keyboard. So you can plug here to the port. This is for keyboard, PS2 port with PS2 connector. Then we have PS2 for mouse. We can just plug it here. Okay, if you don't want this, if you have a new version like this one, you leave this, then you use this one, the USB one. So let's connect also the monitor. This is a VGA for monitor. Okay, we can plug it in the position required on the port, and then the remaining one is a power cable. The power cable is the cable to help the computer to get the power from the power extension. As you see the power extension here, I must plug it here after connecting everything. Then I connect, I plug the power connector into the power port. After connecting everything, if I'm sure that everything is connected, I can switch on my machine. But let's see, first of all, see also how to connect my computer to the local area network. This is my local area network. So follow me. Cable for network. I plug it into the port called Ethernet port. So if I'm sure that everything is okay, I can just take the power port for the machine, the power cable for the machine, then plug it into the socket, then the power from the monitor is here. I can also plug it into the power socket, so that everything here is having the power. You can see that on the power supply we have the lamp, the green lamp, to show us that the power is already in the base unit. Now I can switch on the machine because everything is connected. So guys, as I told you, let me disconnect the power to show you everything inside the base unit. So I remove this cover so that we go inside. When we are here inside, you can see the motherboard. This, the whole part you see down there, is the motherboard. On the motherboard, we can see there the processor. This is a fan, and under the fan we have a heat sink here under, and under the heat sink there is a processor. As I told you, the processor is located on the motherboard and is like the brain of the computer. It is used to execute everything inside the computer. So the processor is under this heatsink. And we can see here there is RAM. So I can just remove it so that you can see where the RAM. This is the RAM. It is used to store some data which are temporary in execution. You can see on the motherboard we attached cables. There are many cables attached on the motherboard. That means that this motherboard is an interconnection of different devices that you can see inside the base unit. So this is the power supply. You can see this is the power supply. It is having many cables to supply the power in different devices inside this machine. Supply first of all the power on the motherboard, then supply the power into the processor. This is for processor. Then supply the power to the hard disk. Here I'm having hard disk. I have two. There is this one for operating system, and I have the second one which is for backup, where I can store my data. If I have a huge volume of data, I can use the backup hard disk, which is too big. And you can see here on the other side there is a CD-ROM driver. So guys, I think this is enough today. Next time I will take another time to disconnect everything inside here, inside the base unit, so that I can show you how to remove everything and then put it again back into inside the base unit. Thank you.